All right, everybody, it's Farrell. I brought along my friend Trip. Trip, what's this? 4 or 5 times we've done this show together.
You know, and you are always wrong.
What am I wrong about?
Well, the other day you were talking about a year ago.
Yeah.
4-door Jeeps.
No, see, we've covered that. They're ugly. Anyway, go ahead.
You might know something about that. But this literally, we come every year. It's a rite of spring.
Yes.
You know, it's going to be 50 degrees or 56 degrees tomorrow.
I know, isn't that
Spring
great?
is here. It's time to get off-road.
I agree. And I'm trying to convince my wife I need one of these. She doesn't seem to think I need one.
She's told me about a couple things you need.
Well, yeah, but...
And the doctors can do it. It's one discreet phone call.
All right. There's enough of this. Let's go inside and talk to some people.
You're keeping an eye on people, aren't you?
Kind of. I'm counting the amount of people that come in.
But are people trying to sneak through here?
No.
That's because you're here. If you weren't here, this could be a big access point.
Yeah, but we also have 2 other volunteers, and
There's a funny-looking guy trying to sneak in right now.
Look at that. That was no problem at all.
The fact that he got under that is a miracle. I thought we were going to see tendons and ligaments popping.
yeah, not gonna happen.
Okay, keep an eye on things. Good job.
Okay, last year I talked to you, and I got in trouble for not introducing you. So, so we'll just start from scratch.
I'm the silent partner.
Yeah, you're right. Can I get your name?
Scott Phillips.
Scott. And what are you doing down here?
Oh, this is our 5th annual Salt Lake Off-Road and Outdoor Expo. So
In 5 years,
5 years.
it has grown exponentially.
We are, yeah. We started. Boy, I'm stuttering. We started with a 1-day show. It was Saturday only. We had, I think, 47 vendors the very first time. We had more display vehicles than we had vendors.
Well, I'm not going to lie, because we come down to that first year. I saw something on Facebook about it, and I thought that'd be fun to go down. And it was a Saturday, and we're walking through here, and I'm telling Bill, oh, man, these poor guys, they're hating it, right?
It was a struggle. We had, you know, Utah has great people, and they came out and they supported us, and we didn't lose a ton of money the first year, and so we thought, you know what, we can maybe make this successful, and the people of Utah, the vendors, the recreationalists, they've all come out and supported us, and it's been great.
Yeah.
So whenever they have beautiful models, you've got to be selling something. That's what my guess is.
Pretty much.
So what's for sale?
These t-shirts and everything behind us.
Now tell me about combustion.
So basically they do all aftermarket, whatever you want basically for razors and side-by-sides.
So is this one of yours over here?
Yes, it is.
Farrell, it's no secret you're having some truck problems. What's going on?
I'm telling you, Trip, I'm getting some big tires on it. And I'm going to get it, maybe, I don't know, put some more turbos on it.
You know,
Maybe a winch.
You could solve all your problems with this.
Could you imagine?
How street legal would this be?
I don't know if this one is, but I know they can be made street legal. People drive them.
$38,000.
Yeah.
But how cool would this be?
Yeah, oh, man. I know. How much planning goes into this show now? I mean, you guys do it all year long, or is there just a certain amount of time? Because it seems like I get an email, I don't know, about midwinter for vendors and get ready and it's time.
Yeah, every year we promise ourselves that we're going to get started sooner, and every year we procrastinate.
Well, that's just the way it works, all right. It's not any fun if you're prepared.
Yeah, well, I think, you know, for promoters that do this full time, that might be a different story, but we still have day jobs,
Yeah,
so
right.
we're so burned out after the expo. It's like we need a little bit of time off, but we're getting to the point now where we really have to start doing it sooner.
Well, you got a day job, plus you got to get out and go off-road and go do some things, right?
What's that, off-road?
Now this is cool. So we have our TV station, our antenna is up on Kessler Peak, which is over in the Oakers, and we need something like this to go up there. 6 months of the year, we can't get up with a side-by-side. How much would it cost for you to loan this to us for one day?
Oh man, I couldn't do that for you. You'd have to talk to the owner over there.
No, he told me that you guys were in charge. Are the keys in it?
definitely not.
Damn. But anyway, these are really cool, and you guys do an amazing job. T-shirts, $10. Where's your shop at?
It's in Murray, so not too far from Fashion Place Mall.
Okay, fantastic.
Just like a car, it's got navigation and everything.
You know, I tell you, if you had one of these, you would be definitely one of the cooler people on your street.
I'm already the coolest person on my street, Trip. I'm probably moving to other neighborhoods now.
With this, they could hear you coming.
Yeah, right?
We actually need to do better at actually getting out on the trails. That was something Phil and I talked about just one-on-one, that we need to get out and really enjoy what we love doing in the first place, because everything's kind of taken on a life of its own.
Well, you're probably super busy. I know we tried to get someone to call you on the radio, and you come over here panic-stricken. So I'm like, oh, we can talk to him for a second. So I'll let you get back to work. But thanks so much for inviting us back, and thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks. We love having crowd surfing here, so have a good one and enjoy the show.
Thank you.
All right.
Would you sell a shirt to someone like this?
Oh, yeah. We'd sell like 5.
He needs 5 to fit him?
No.
Sew together?
Trip, what are you doing? I'm going to tell your wife. Let's go. We got stuff to do. The whole time he's like, hey, let's go talk to those girls. I'm like, Trip, no. He's like, no, let's go talk to those girls.
I'm
like,
a newlywed. I'm not used to it.
I'm telling his wife.
Since you guys are here, are you gonna buy a shirt?
Yeah.
Farrell?
I got 10. You got $10?
Get you 10 entries.
See?
Okay, Bill, pull out the company credit card out, okay? Do you guys...
They're great.
Yeah, so if Bill pulls his card out, would you necessarily run it to see if it's valid?
Probably.
Okay. I guess we don't get any shirts. Would you check to see it was the proper name?
Yeah, I guess now that you said that.
Hey,
ready,
Farrell,
Drew? What?
you look to be very excited.
I know. Tell me a little bit about these cars.
Yes, so these are quite a few variants of cars, but we're having a demo on the STX 10-2 by Axial, and we're just letting people run in, kids run in, all ages, run the course.
Yeah,
and have a
kids
good
of
time.
all ages, like
Yes.
40.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
I know. I wanted to come right over here and look at these right now.
Yeah, look at this. So
immediately.
the sun is looking right over here. Get a shot of this, Bill. So we got the rig going around. The son is happier than hell. His dad, on the other hand, is ecstatic. Look at that. His dad, look at the smile on his face.
Like I said, kids of all ages.
Come on, Dad, let the son do it.
So,
These things are probably only a couple $100, and what could go wrong?
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Mom's gonna have to talk to you about sharing.
Look at that, Trip. What do you think of that? Isn't that great? Here, hold on. Let me help you out. You get a good picture.
Here, hold your mic up. All right, hold on.
I'll tell you what. I'll buy you one of these if you like wave it in front of your house. Look at that. Can I get your name?
Matt Powers.
And Matt, what is it that you're doing down here today?
We sell sound audio for UTVs, cars, trucks, SUVs, boats.
So for like these YouTube, because I've seen them, they got like speakers, but I would always think, and maybe because I'm old and I think this stuff, you need a great big giant box to have a decent sounding speaker. Is that true?
No. Technology's come a long way. Things are getting smaller and smaller. You know, back in the day, a really nice amp was ginormous. An amazing amp now is this small because everything's digital. It's not analog anymore. Price points are a lot more affordable these days.
Look at it. Now he's grabbing it. Oh, we got it.
There you go.
Yeah, there he goes.
That's a good dad right there. So, what is it? I know that's a dumb question. What is it about the off-road, the radio controlled cars that you like so much?
It's just the capability of them. They're just almost like a full scale, just quarter of the price.
Yeah.
Less than quarter of the price, honestly. And it's all ages, like I said, can drive it, play with it, modify it. You know,
Back when I was younger, in the olden days, I remember the radio-controlled car everybody wanted was the Tamiya Clodbuster. If you had that, you were king of the world.
Yeah, very
And
familiar
so,
with that.
I'm guessing they've come a little way since then.
Yes.
Look at Trip, he's sick. Okay, Trip disagrees with me. We'll just leave it at that. How about that, Trip? Like he's trying to be mean, but not be mean. I love it. The UTVs, I'm going to assume cars, trucks, just about anything, huh?
Yeah, cars, trucks, anything with a battery, basically. Yeah.
Or something you could put a battery in if it doesn't have one with it, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So Sun Warehouse, I mean, I heard you guys commercials on the radios. How long have you been around?
We've been around 41 years.
So you must be doing something right, huh?
Yeah, we got great customer service. We have lifetime warranties on our labor. We have the best products in the market.
These cars here, the crawlers, are super popular, and they're my favorite genre. For one, you can build a car that looks just like the real thing. The capability of the car is great, and these things get amazing runtime. This truck here hasn't been charged all day, still running on the same battery pack. We've got customers that'll get 2-3 hours of runtime out of a battery on these things. Wow. These things have.
Yeah, let's take a look. This suspension is amazing.
This thing's got 4-link suspension, 3-link with a panhard up front. You can see that solid axle up there with the steering box, So just super cool.
Okay, here's what I will agree to do. I will agree to vote for Trump. I will do ads for him.
All right.
If these flags were made in the United States of America.
Well, they're sold in the United States of America. That's half the battle, right? There's never a bright side with Trump. I mean, Trip, ever. From 8-track tapes to the MP3s, huh?
Absolutely. Yeah. That's funny.
Remember that you have to put the matchbook underneath the 8-track so it didn't drag, right?
Yep.
I tell my kids that. They think I'm dumb. They're like, well, what are you you're stupid. What?
It's a trip how technology's come.
Yeah, it's great.
So.
Alrighty, cool. Well, thank you so much. I just saw the booth. I said I got to stop by and see what's going on. And thank you so much.
Have a good one.
How much would one of these go for?
This particular truck that we're driving today is $299. The little cars, these little guys, which we also have running on the tabletop course, those guys are going for just over $100.
Hey, Trip, you got $100 I can borrow?
I've got $100, but you can't borrow it. Now,
you're right. I won't pay it back.
So, I used to be lucky enough to get to go watch and cover the first SCORE off-road race of the year, the Laughlin Challenge. The trophy trucks are amazing.
Yes.
And those things are about $500,000 to $1 million.
Well, not at my store. At my store, they're only about $300 to $400.
Could you get Robbie Gordon in one?
Yeah. There is actually, it's a pretty rare one to find, but there is actually a Speed Energy trophy truck that you can buy if you can find one.
That's amazing.
Did you park this?
No. What are you talking about?
You know what this reminds me of? There's like a woman's shoe sale at Walmart. That's how the parking lot looks.
What are you, nuts? Women's shoe sale at Walmart?
Yeah, that's how they park. They just, No,
Nordstrom's.
I don't shop in them fancy stores, Trip. I don't got money like you.
These are pretty darn cool. How'd you come up with these?
Well, we designed them right here in Salt Lake. We manufacture them in South Salt Lake.
Well, we're in South Salt Lake. I have my office there.
3555 South, 700 West.
Don't tell him he's going to break in.
No, I am.
That's okay. We have cameras.
Good.
Well, I like cameras, but not in that position. What a cool job. Now, you set up here, and I bet this is the most popular booth at the whole show. People just come by and be happy.
Yeah, exactly. People want to do something that's interactive, and I mean, it's a lot of fun. We'll be here all weekend. Come by, drive a car.
Where's your shop at?
We're actually basically on the southwest corner of 54th and Redwood Road, north side of the Harmon's grocery store.
This is great. This is the best thing I've seen.
There's a little bit of articulation there, is there not?
There is a slight bit of articulation, but this is great. One of the fun things about this show is everyone has a great sense of humor. There are a lot of showmen here. They do a hell of a job.
Yeah, this is really cool.
How'd you come up with this?
Well, we saw a need, and we've been in business for 15 years doing LED products. So we are a local manufacturer. So saw the need, and we designed it, put it together. We machined the base and the collar here. It's our patent design.
Well, from a safety standpoint, I know when you're driving up the canyons, now the plows have lights that go off on the side and do a great job from stopping people and passing them.
Exactly.
But from a safety standpoint, it's really a smart idea.
Let me show you the best safety idea.
I bet they look super cool coming down the road in the middle of the night. Facebook? Internet?
Facebook, yes.
Internet, yes, it does exist. Well, what you asked that?
I wanted to say
West Valley
website, but then for
Hobbies.
some reason internet came out.
What's my hobbies on Facebook?
Sorry, Trip. I've been at work all day, unlike you.
What? He works for our Air Force. If we go up against any other Air Force, take us in the points.
All righty, guys. Cool. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Super cool stuff. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Come by, come drive one.
Definitely, we'll have them going.
Christine, tell me about your company. What do you guys do?
So we are Explorer Terra, and we are an off-road and overland vehicle supply and outfitter. So we have a bunch of products, and we feature them on our website and help promote companies.
Okay, well, let's take a look up here. This is the first high-rise I've ever seen on top. That is a great idea. Who did you design that?
I did not design that, but this is by Vagabond. This is a wedge-style camper. This is kind of the newest thing that's coming out into the market. So, yep, pop top. You can stand up in the bed of the truck and access it and sleep up on top.
We have blinker motion.
Okay.
So most of the whips do not have blinker and brake application. So here's your safety. Just like on the Jeep back here, when you're driving down the road, you can have them off completely. And then when you're stopping, there it is. Because most of the lights are so small on the Razors and Can-Ams that you can't see them when you stop, especially when you're in a dust bowl and stuff like that. So that's the biggest option. Ours are a quick disconnect. Comes off here, no dongle wire. It's goes on one way. Simple installation.
So now with Rocky Mountain Raceways closing down, which is horrible, you guys are the big boys in town. Tell me about what you've got going out.
There's a lot of things going on at Utah Motorsports Campus with ARC Menards coming back. Also, Lucas Oil Off-Road Short Course returning to the track. So there's definitely much more going on this year for 2020.
Fantastic, and it's really close to town. What, about 20 minutes west of the Oquirrh Mountains, or not even that?
It's 30 minutes from Salt Lake City. It's in Grantsville. It's in Tooele. It's really close to everything. So, yeah.
You know what would be great about this for you, Trip? You know how you old timers need to take naps occasionally. There's a bed in there. You can park your truck and you can nap at work.
Exactly. Pop the top, have a nap.
That's
You
a
know
great
what's funny
idea.
is a lot of doctors have recommended watching feral shows because it allows you to nap while you're watching TV.
See, look how mean he is.
Well, you're the one who brought up naps, and a good nap is wonderful.
That's
Where
what
are you
all the old
located?
people say.
We're here, locally, Salt Lake City.
Okay, how do people find out more about you?
On our website, explorerterra.com.
Perfect. Thanks so much.
You betcha.
Thank you. So I have a question for you. You say when you hit the brake, it stops, right? Goes out. Yeah. Do you have something that's like got an LED board that will say back off, or like a picture of Yosemite Sam with two guns? You know what I mean?
Something like that?
Yeah. Oh, look at that. That is cool.
Right.
Look
Look
at that.
at this.
That's
These guys.
awesome.
There you go.
I want to buy stock in you. How much are you trading publicly?
Come talk to us. Not yet, but
Sure.
Where are you located?
3555
We've been
south,
through this.
700 west.
We've been through this. Look, right there's the police. There's the police right there. So you're in trouble.
Yep.
All righty, cool. Well, and sorry about Trip. Maybe we can do something better for him next time.
Oh, no problem.
So this used to be Miller Raceway Park.
Yes.
And he put about $100 million into this. So it's the coolest facility around.
Definitely. It's my favorite place to go to in Tooele. That's my favorite spot. And you can do so much at that track with the go-karting, the road course, the off-road track. There's definitely a lot to go on at that.
So tell me the events that are coming up this year.
Just so far, it's the NASCAR ARC Menard Series, the Lucas Oil Racing. We also have much more racing going on, and it's all on our website. So.
Fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Officer, I've seen a suspicious-looking person around here. What, in this day and age, what would you do in that situation?
Are we talking about the guy behind the camera, or
No,
Okay.
that one over there.
that makes a little bit more sense? We'd want to go talk to him, find out what they're doing here.
Could we do taser practice?
Well,
No. No.
looks like he's not so suspicious now. He's
Yeah,
coming over here.
he's
What do you mean
talking-
he changed his mind now?
What do you mean not so
Hey,
suspicious?
if I've learned anything from all my years of watching cops, when they say stop, I'll tase you, they're not lying about that. It's not.
It's not wrong.
It's not a trick. They're not hoping that you'll think they're lying. They'll hit you with that thing.
So, do you have tasers that go through a level or two?
I'm leaving.
Yeah. They'll work through thick clothing and some layers. So
Thanks for taking the time.
yeah, absolutely.
Tell us what you've got here.
I'm Clint Hedberg, Rhino Hitch. This is an adjustable hitch that you don't have to unattach your trailer from the truck to adjust it. And the way that works is this way. Just jack it up. Usually it has a pin in here, you pull that out, and then you can adjust it up, get it level wherever you need it. and pin it back up. Make sure it's level.
Who thought? Did you think of this?
I did not. It was my partner.
I'd give him a raise.
We'll work on that.
Really, he's been out of prison now for a couple of weeks. And the doctor said he could get
He's
here.
lying. I haven't been to prison yet. They haven't sentenced me. I'm all right.
What?
Go ahead, Trip.
Tell me the truth. When your friend was getting interviewed by Farrell, were you a little concerned?
No, I was.
Come on.
Yes.
Okay.
Trip,
But I think you
let me
did
help
great.
you out for a minute. Let me show you something. Hold the microphone here.
Okay.
And then when you talk to somebody, you get it close like that. What's your name?
Shalise.
Shalise, it's nice. What are you doing down here today?
We're just promoting Sound Warehouse.
Very good. I'll let you try it now, Trip. Go ahead.
Powder coating. Is it an insult that a girl once said I should be powder coated?
I think any... Never mind. Can I get your name?
Danielle.
And what is it that you're doing down here?
Just come in to represent our powder coating company and show everybody what we do. And
Why does it make sense to have powder coating done on?
It protects all your metal, makes things pretty. So
Rust is never a problem, but looking great is the important part.
Right.
And off-roaders, let's take a look at these wheels down here.
Right.
That is cool.
yeah, we've got lots of nice colors. Pretty much anything you want.
You know what you need? A great big truck and a little tiny trailer.
That's why
Look at what we got.
Farrell, you're about as original. You having a good show down here?
Yeah, it's been great.
Okay. You're giving away candy. I know Farrell's been circling around here.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, I like candy. What can I say?
Yeah, and just keep an eye on him. If his pockets are bulging, that's a bad sign.
All right, I'll do it.
Okay.
We got to get the business. See, Trip just wants to make fun of me. You guys got a website, a Facebook page?
Yeah, we just rhinohitch.com, Rhino Hitch on Facebook, Rhino Hitch on Instagram.
So go check it out and learn about these hitches. That is a really great idea, actually. That's really cool. So, all righty. Well, thank you so much for talking with me.
All right, thank you very much.
See,
Shalise, that was very nice of you. You let that funny little man get close to you, and you didn't call the police. Good job.
Good. Police. I'm the one who calls the police.
on me?
Yeah, you got so close to me. You got close to me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's a problem. But luckily for you, I showered last Thursday, so I'm pretty good.
Well, I've been wondering that smell.
Thanhanks, guys. Do you guys have a lot of people that come in and say, hey, I want to really spruce everything up?
Yeah, that's what we do mostly. So
Let's take a look over here. It's in Farrell's favorite color.
yes.
Do you have to have some guts to
Yeah, I
do
like
pink?
black.
I think you have to have a little bit of guts to do pink, but that is my favorite color. So
So I have a question about powder coating. Does it ever, like paint, it fades, you gotta buff it out. Does powder coating ever fade or does it always stay?
it shouldn't. As long as you use a UV stable powder, then you shouldn't have fading.
As long as you know what you're doing, Trip, it won't fade.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't know a lot of things. Where are you located?
6068 South Redwood Road in Taylorsville.
Okay, beautiful. Thanks for talking to us.
Thanks, guys.
Okay. Trip, look how sweet this is.
Farrell,
This is awesome. I could totally sport this. I could
don't
make this
knock
work.
that too hard. Something could fall off.
No, look, it's off-road, Trip.
Well, let's
Look how
take a
cool
look.
this is.
Okay. Got to admit, pretty great tires.
That thing's awesome.
Let's take a look inside. You know, any event you went to, this thing would get a lot of attention.
You know what's best about it?
What's that?
Count the doors.
3.
That's a hatchback. That don't count. Look at they got a step built in here so you can get up on top.
This is pretty cool.
That is cool.
Okay. Hey, Farrell, come on, we got work to do.
Are you kidding me? Look at this. I'm not going anywhere.
Wait, we got to close the show.
No,
Come on.
Well, go ahead. I'm done. I'm going to play. Go. Close the show.
Farrell, these are expensive pieces of equipment. They've heard about you. You're not even allowed to throw the axes anymore after what happened last year.
Last year was bad.
The woman is out of the hospital now. I don't think you should be allowed to use equipment. I think it's going to go horribly wrong.
Probably not, but oh, look, I'm stuck. Oh. Let me take another approach here.
By the way, how did you get here today? Bill drove you because your truck is broke.
Yeah, Bill drove me because my truck's in the shop. We're gonna have a couple superchargers put on it, and probably some big tires and a lift. So I got to take care of that too. So.
Okay. Well, Farrell, I'm leaving you. Hey, thanks for doing the show today, or thanks for inviting me. I'm your
thanks
guest.
for coming. I appreciate it. Anytime.
Next year.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll do it again.
All right, cool. Oh, look, they know I'm not doing this. Oh, God.